having an awesome, amazing day, that you're being blessed with love and laughter and play. My name's Cynthia Toet. They call me Miss Gypsy here on my Gypsy Medicine Woman channel, and I love reading tarot to find your love story. And I will definitely help you find that love within. If we're not finding it out there, we'll find it in here. All right, let's see what the cards had to say for the collective today. My video from last night, you guys, my video did not turn out very well. So if you want to watch last night's show, you'll have to go to Kathleen Diane's channel and go check it out. All right. Oh, I can't even see my screen. That sun's kind of glaring in my way. So let's see what the cards are going to say for the collective today. Well, the story, it's written in that book. You know, the story that's in that book really lightens the load. It makes it easier for you to go through your day. Who is that? Hello, Lisa. Happy to see you here. You love my readings. Oh, thank you so much. I'm always looking for the higher vibrational story. Let's bring that joy, that laughter, that play into our day, no matter what's going on out there in any which way. So how do you hold our balance in the middle of chaos? You know, I like to teach all of that. Let's get that in our readings. So let's see what else the cards have to say for the Easter day. Hope you have an awesome, amazing, beautiful Easter. And, you know, even if you're alone like me, I'm alone right now, but I'm making sure I'm enjoying myself. And I'm not alone anymore because I got Lisa here in the chat with me. What else we got going on for the collective besides that? That story of yours is already in the book, you know. Yeah, we get to choose to have a brand new start, a brand new beginning. We may not be able to see what that next new start is. Oh, hello, happy to have you here as a new subscriber. Let's see, TJ. Well, let me get the collective done. After I get done with the collective, then I pull a card or two for you guys when I go live this way. So yeah, so we started out with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords here is, it's our story is already written in this book. When we really recognize it and see it, that it really lightens the load, that we're not full of all stress and anxiety, but we're operating from a higher vibrational way. We can go out into the world. Hello, AA, happy to see you here. This brand new beginning, a brand new start. We totally, you know, we can't even see what our next step is, but what happens is we totally are like trusting in divine, that divine's got us, you know, somehow divine knows exactly what it is we're supposed to be doing. And let's see what else we got going on here. And again, for those that came to last night's show, my show was all like not in really good order. So please go over to Kathleen Diane's show and you can watch it, the replay over there. Okay. Yeah, when we actually totally lean into divine, what happens is divine's going to lead us to our happy fairy tale dream of a story, that whatever it is that you ever wish for, whatever it is that you ever wanted, let's be operating from this higher vibrational way. That's the 10 of Pentacles. That's, you know, having your wishes and having your dreams come true. Just the love of your life, only because we come in alignment, we've come into balance, that we can allow things to happen the way that we want them, not the way that not from fear and doubt and insecurity, but from joy, from laughter and play. So it's from a higher vibrational energy that we attract that kind of wish and dream, is that we totally trust in divine. There may be lots of options and lots of choices that come your way, but I want you guys to remember to always choose from your heart space. What is your heart telling you to do next? Try not to let your mind do all the deciding for you, because your heart has ways it wants you to operate, because your heart goes, I know what you need. So let's end the story of the chaos and confusion that goes out there in this world, and let's see the light within. Let's have like this major rebirth, and let's reset ourselves. Let's look at ourselves from a different way. Let's operate from the loyalty that we had when we were younger, like when we were a kid, so we can really come speak our truth. And when we actually get in alignment, then we have this divine masculine. This is a divine masculine energy that he's coming forward. He wants to get that truth out. He wants to get the truth to you. Let's speak the truth. Let's get this truth to us as fast as we can. To me, I believe truth comes from love and above. That would be from love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, harmony, passion, desire. Because we cannot see the truth when we're operating from worry or fear or doubt or insecurity, because then we're like kind of blindfolded and confused. So it's really important for you to make sure that you guys are in an energetic alignment to get that truth out. If when you're speaking something and it feels icky inside, then we need to look deeper to see what the truth is until we find that calmness within. And so the highest priest knows exactly what that truth is. The highest priest knows secrets you don't know. Hello, Amanda. Happy to see you here. Happy to see me live. Hey, you just reposted an email. Oh, you just responded to the email. Okay. Well, I just checked on it before I went live, but I didn't see it. But I'm happy to see you here. The highest priest, she knows things. She knows things that you don't know. She knows secrets. Most of the time, you can't find out what those secrets are or what that. It's a divine message that's coming in. You have to use some form of divinations, rather it's astrology or candlelight readings or tarot readings or runes or channeling or dowsing. We have to use divine. That's the way I see it. And let's see, but the highest priest knows secrets. What's the highest priest wants you to know? What the secret is you are the empress. When we tap in and tune in with divine and love and learn how to love ourselves from a deep soul level, nurturing ourselves first, nurturing ourselves with all that light that's in the background, with love and joy and peace and harmony and passion and desire. We're taking care of ourselves first before we go out there into the world. And so, the secret is the empress is you. You're the empress. Hello. Who's that coming in? Fan man. I don't know how to say your name. Okay. Phantomin. Happy to see you here. And, Amanda, that was even one of my messages last night. Perfect. See, I believe that we are all divinely guided and going to the right place at the right moment, at the right time to hear the message that you need to hear, because a lot of times we don't look at ourselves as the empress, but, I'm letting you guys know we are the empress to our own, or the emperor. We are that within our own life. We just have to see it. We have been so blindfolded by our emotional selves operating from that lower vibrational energy that we haven't seen it. And that's why it's such a secret. But all right. What else we got going on here for the collective? After I get done with the collective, I'll do some readings for you guys, okay? All right. Yeah. When you're actually operating from your passion and desire and staying calm within, what happens is we get new ideas, new bright ideas. What also happens is that sun comes out and shines, that we can see the beauty within, we can see the light, we can see the joy, we can see the happiness within ourselves. We're all amazing, beautiful people here. So, and yeah. Hello, divine timing. Happy to see you here. Yeah, here comes the emperor. The emperor come out to be with the empress. I love it. These two, they belong together. They're a power couple. They have work to do together. They have missionary work to do together. And, the emperor likes to have, the emperor makes sure the foundation is solid for the empress to come on in, because they have a not just a castle to build, but a kingdom to run. And they both need each other to run this kingdom. I love it, because the only thing that's in between the emperor and the empress is the passion and desire and the sun, So I see that these two are getting closer and closer to coming together, because, we need that emperor and empress to come out and to share their stories out into the world, because the world needs to be inspired. And, Let's see what else we got going on here. This is the divine feminine. You know, it's been a long journey for this divine masculine, divine feminine to come together. And sometimes the divine feminine just feels like that she's all alone, that where is her masculine? It keeps coming up in the reading, but, you know, it's not really showing up in the 3D world. So she's out here, she's packed her bags and she's moving along. So she's going places, but she's doing things, but she's doing them alone. She really preferred to be doing them with her divine masculine, but you see, he hasn't shown up in her life for whatever reason. And in this reading, or in many readings, but they keep showing up. I feel like that it's getting closer and closer for these power couples to really come into alignment, to actually meet each other again and to come together again, because divine really has some things for them to do. But again, that's divine feminine. Look at, she packed her bags and she's feeling a little sad about it, because she already had gone up to the top of the mountain, learned everything she needed to learn, and there was nothing more for her to learn. So there she packed her bags and she had to leave. She had to go places. You know, there was something else for her to do. Well, all she knows is she's trusting and following divine. She's going with this flow that, you know, wherever her passion leads her, wherever her desire leads her, that she's going to wherever her higher vibrational energy is going to come from. Because she's tired of feeling like, you know, she was out here all by herself. She's tired of not feeling worthy enough. She's deciding that she's going to open that door of, you know, that door of worth on her own. She's going to open it, because she has waited and she has wished and she has longed for this connection to come together, to come into union. She has longed for that union, but she's calm about it nowadays. You know, she's still got fire and everything. She still takes a peek out there every once in a while and still wonders if union's ever really going to happen. That's the truth, you know, that's the truth. That's going on with so many of us out here in the 3D world. We're seeing it come out in the cards, but where is it happening in the 3D world? Are we coming together? I do. Yeah. So we can feel this wholeness and this completeness, but I also see that the truth is it's a little complicated, because it's like there's a mathematical equation here that I wouldn't be able to figure out, and so, you know, things get a little complicated, but we are looking for our wholeness and completeness. In the meantime, the divine feminine, what has happened, the divine feminine has truly stepped into her power. She's feeling whole, she's feeling complete, she's feeling on top of the world, but she's not with her divine masculine. See, she's still looking out there. She's still peeping out there, because she knows the two of them have, you know, they're supposed to be traveling together. They're supposed to be doing things around the world together. So she keeps peeking out there. Where is my masculine? Yeah, so, you know, they do have a mission to do together. They are supposed to be working together as a teamwork, a team player. Yeah, this is, you know, when the two of them actually come together to actually work together, they're going to be looking each other eye to eye. It's like, why did it take me so long to come together in this, you know? So I'll read your messages in just a little bit. Side like that. Yeah, he wants to go forward. Look at there's divine masculine there. He wants to come forward, and he wants to make this love offer that he's been holding back for some time now. But he has totally been in love with the divine feminine for a long time. He wants to just take her down to the beach, get some alone time with her, give her some flowers, you know, maybe take her for a horse ride, you know, maybe sit at the sunset or sit down at the beach. He just wants alone time with her. And that's what she's kind of been waiting for. Let's get to know each other more. Let's do this work together. Let's go out in the world and share our missionary work out into the world. What else we got going on here for the collective? We got divine masculine. He has, he did plant some seeds a long time ago, and he started laying down the foundation a long time ago. And this night, you know, this is the slowest night in the deck. The only thing about this night, he's the only one that crosses the finish line. He makes sure that that foundation is so solid, so secure, so strong that nobody can disrupt anything. So that divine masculine, he's coming. coming your way with a solid love offer. Okay. A solid one. Yeah, what did I say? A solid love offer with so much love. This card has more love in it than any other card in the tarot deck. Come on, baby. Come on. Well, what's been going on, that divine masculine really had to balance out himself. You know, he had to get his wings. His wings are a little fragile right now because he's kind of new at this spiritual journey, this spiritual awakening, but he's been balancing his emotional self, that he's not so stuck in that lower vibrational energy of fear, doubt, or insecurity, or even ego, you know, because ego can really destroy a really good thing, because that means one feels like they're better than the rest. But he's had to find out that, no, my divine feminine is my equal. She's not better. I'm not better. She's not better, but we're equal. And he had to really learn how to hold his balance in that. And that's what makes this divine feminine really, you know, feel so like she's really worth this connection. And there's nothing but love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, harmony, passion, desire in her energy when she thinks about this connection coming together. But she may have to still walk away because he hasn't ever shown up. She's just going, okay, here's my... What she's walking away from is what hasn't worked. She's walking away from not feeling worthy enough. She's walking away from having to wait around. She's walking away from this energy of feeling, you know, lack, not whole enough, not complete enough. That divine masculine has never shown up. She's just saying, here's my passion, here's my fire, and I'm gonna see, you know. But the divine feminine has, you know, she has to go somewhere. She's going on her own spiritual journey to help balance the rest of the world. Yeah, she has been. All right. Anything else for the collective? Why I got you guys here. Happy Easter. Why we got here. It is an equal give and take that needs to happen between this divine masculine, this divine feminine. In the meantime, this divine feminine really has gotten strong from this connection. And she's learned how to embrace that line within, and she's got, you know, her heart is on the outside. She's starting to feel very calm on the inside, and she knows everything's going to happen in a matter of divine timing. And you know, divine timing takes a sweet ass time. Oh my goodness. What else is going on here for the collective? There has been some work going on in the background. Divine just wants you to know there's been a lot of work that's been going on in the background, because there was some chaos and some confusion and some building that had to go on. Even the divine masculine has had to learn how to protect his divine feminine, because, you know, that there's people on the outside has been trying to poke into the divine feminine's energy, but that divine feminine is being guarded and protected by some by divine, you know, making sure the work is getting done and not allowing the divine feminine to feel that energy. Things are getting ready to change. This is the divine timing card. It's fated, it's destined, it's going to happen. It's something better is getting ready to happen. And it's actually in movement right now. Oh, look at that. Divine masculine's holding his balance, which is a good thing. He's feeling pretty rooted right now, pretty grounded, pretty whole. And what else we got going on here? Woo! Yeah, when it comes to this connection, these two, they are a soulmate connection. They belong together. They may have some differences, maybe different races or different ethics or different religion backgrounds or something. But when these two come together, it is just so beautifully done. I mean, it's just like the vibration is just so magical. Let that vibration happen. Future spread. All right. There has been some heartache and heartbreak that has gone on with this connection, and that hasn't been feeling really good, you know. And but there's so much love in this connection too. There's so much more love than heartaches and heartbreaks. Those heartaches and heartbreaks are that we had to mend and fix. They are from the past, before you two ever came across each other, that had to be mended and fixed and given unconditional love. We had to just plant the seeds, and we've been working on that for some time now. Up to 7 years ago. Anything else for the collective at this moment of time? All right. That divine masculine, I tell you, every time he thinks about you, every time I mean, it's like he thinks about you all day, but you know, his heart goes pitter patter, and he feels lightened. He just feels like he's just so lucky that he even met a soul like you, that you've given him time, you've given him patience, you've given him love, you've given not just any kind of love, you've given him unconditional love. No matter what he's been doing in the background, you just continue, the divine feminine continue on loving him, and he just never felt love like that before. It's like he's going, wow, is that what love really is? I never knew love was so deep and so strong like this. But yeah, as this divine feminine, she continues on hanging around, looking for the light in the story, looking to see, is that divine masculine ever come through? In the meantime, while she's looking, what happens is she actually finds herself. The light comes on and she's shining, and other people start to see her. They recognize her. She's up on stage. She's becomes successful. She becomes like she is in the spotlight. Yeah, she becomes a celebrity without even trying, all because she continued on listening to divine. She listened to the higher self, the wisdom and the knowledge that's coming in, and she continued on protecting her heart space, and she released any form of judgment that may have came in any which way, shape, or form. She just kept releasing any form of judgment so she can be operating from her higher self. And this divine masculine, he has nothing but unconditional love for her, and he just sends her unconditional love back all the time. And he is a little bit worried about trying to come in together. He hears a message coming in from divine, but he's a little worried about how he's going to go ahead and make that happen. But he is listening to divine. Divine is like laughing in the background. The divine goes, ooh, well, I know how it's going to happen. Don't you worry about divine masculine, for it is a wish, it is a dream that the divine feminine put out there some time ago into the ethers, and it has been heard. So don't worry about it. Your wishes and dreams are coming true, just maybe not in the time frame that you thought it was going to. So continue on sharing your love out into the world, divine feminine, because that divine masculine is going to eventually find his way back to you. All right, let me see. I'm in such a spot that I can hardly read what you guys are saying in the chat, so give me just a moment here, and let me see what's going on in the chat, and then I can do some readings for you guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, Pop Queen, you've been taking some time today to be alone. That's good. Loving yourself, it's the best thing to do. And singing and dancing and celebrating to yourself, it's really, that is, when we really just take the time to be with ourselves. We're not trying to do anything for anybody else. We're just doing it for ourselves. That is the best energy to be in. And oh, Jeremy, thank you. Thank you for letting us know how fun we were last night. Thank you for showing up and coming in. Again, my video did not turn out really good. I don't know why. Our phones were both next to each other, but my video was all like bad connection and all fuzzy and everything. So I actually took it off because I was just really so embarrassed that it turned out that way. But if you want to watch last night's video on replay or repeat or you can go over to Kathleen Diane's show. She got a really good recording. So again, I don't know how that all happened, but it did. And I believe everything's meant to be. So maybe it's my way of helping share, getting her some more views and watch time on her channel, because she's new at it. And I know how hard it is to get a YouTube channel up and going. You love the live sessions. Oh, I appreciate you, Kyran, especially the Tarot House Party. It's the best. I'm going to do another one again. I don't know if it'll be with the same. I mean, I'm going to do my own party. I have a like one of those Wi-Fi adapters to get better Wi-Fi connection out into my trailer. And Jeremy, you lost your job and you're in rehab from alcohol and on a better path now. General reading for me. Okay, I'll get to you, Jeremy. We're going to just do a little bit at a time. But And one of the best things I could say, Jeremy, for you is that you actually found my channel, because I do, it's all about self-love, rather I'm reading the tarot or rather I'm just doing my live, which is Your Hidden Love Story, on Monday and Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it really is, life is about how do we learn how to love ourselves so we no longer have to be intoxicated. I understand that. I wasn't never an alcoholic, but I did have fibromyalgia for 15 years, and I was under a lot of medication, and lots of medications that you don't get off of, but I got myself off of it all on my own. And it all was because I, decided to love myself more. So there is hope. Oh, hello, Jessica. Happy to see you here. You spent all weekend being with yourself too. Yeah, nice. I love it. You guys are giving me goosebumps. You're really taking the time to feel those feelings, that are just your feelings. That it's not somebody else that's creating those feelings to happen, but they're your feelings. And it's like, wow, I didn't know this was in me. Let me just go ahead and love myself a little bit more, so I can release anything that's like blocked or stopped up inside of us, of that lack or insecurity or doubt, or just like when it comes up, we're just like letting it go. It's because that's all of the past. I love that you guys are taking time out to be with yourself. Yeah, you can I put her link. If you go to the post, I have it in my post where I was advertising for last night's show. Go into that post and the link is there. Okay. You're welcome, Jeremy. MJ Moon, I haven't seen you here. Happy to see you here. You spent the last year with a half alone and falling in love with myself. Oh, you guys are giving me goosebumps to the max, and I don't know how it happened, but I found a profound love. I'm not dating or putting myself out there. It's divine intervention. That's exactly what happens when we find who we are and love ourselves. Divine starts putting nothing but love in front of us. I love it. Divine preparation. I love it. It is baby steps. We can't just heal ourselves overnight. It is baby steps, and it is a work that we do forever. Actually, we start the self-love work. Once you start doing it, it's like it becomes your new addiction, is because, who do we have to live with for the rest of our life? We have to live within ourselves, right? So we might as well find a way to be comfortable within our own soul. And to do that is doing self-love work. And I've been going live for over 3.5 years here on YouTube. And I have lots of videos that are talking about how can we do self-love? What are some tips? What are some trades? What can we do? If you actually go to, I have a playlist called Gypsy's Toolbox. If you go there, there's like 15 or 17 different videos of different tips and tricks that you guys can do for your own self-love, and most of it's free, like EFT or Ho'oponopono or automatic writing. Just, it's so much free stuff out there that nobody's ever taught us, but we should have been taught. All right, I'm going to pull a couple cards for each and every one of you here. And I'm probably going to go ahead and take, what are we going to do? I'm going to take MJ Moon first, because I think you're new here. I haven't seen you here. And Chiron, I'll get to you in just a moment, okay? All right, and I might have to take the phone back and forth, not unless that sun moves a little bit here. Hold on, let me see if I can do this, because something's making so I can't see my screen. That sun is. All right. Hold on here. All right. I do whatever makes me feel good and research later. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna let me get. So what I do is I just pull a couple of cards on this kind of a live. I pull just a couple of cards for you guys to, to inspire you for whatever it is you need to know for your highest good. And then after I do the first set of cards, I'm pulling from tarot. If you hang around a little bit longer, then I pull a card of a romance card if you guys want. All right, so here we go. Yes, new me for MJ Moon. Okay, all right, here we go for MJ Moon. Here you're going to be first. MJ Moon, there are things that are going on that you cannot see. In fact, I think that was the first card out in today's short video that I haven't posted yet. I actually came live first, so but there's things going on that you cannot see. Let's see what that might be. Yeah. Let's see, give me another card, please. Yeah, it's really important for you to continue on doing your self-love work because, it looks like that there's been, how this world is. People lie to us, they trick us, they don't tell us the truth, or it may be true to them, but it's really a lie, but it feels true to them, or just, we've been so misled and misguided. So it's really important for you to continue on doing some self-love work, especially when it has something to do with your own worth and your own value. We do not need anybody. We do not need to have a permission from anybody about our worth and our value. We need to bring our worth and our value. Our worth and our value has nothing to do with money. It has to do as how do you feel? How do you feel for yourself? There are so many options and so many choices that we have in this world that we can choose from, but I want you to continue on choosing from your heart space. You need to definitely continue on doing the self-love work. Do not believe in all the tricks and the lies and the deceits that's gone on. Those are lower vibrational energy. I want you to continue on knowing your worth, knowing your value, because again, there's lots of choices and options out there, but again, choose from your heart space. Okay. All right, you guys, I know you're all writing down a number and everything. I'm going to just, because I'm in my car, I don't have a pad of paper or anything to write. I guess I do, but I'm not going to do it the way I always do it. So, all right, that's what I have for you, MJ Moon. Yes, you're learning that after 51 years to choose from your heart. I hear you. I'm way up there in age too. In fact, my birthday is next Friday, everybody. Woo, 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 woo. Miss Gypsy gets to party all week long. All right. Next I'm going to pull for, let me go back here. Hello, butterfly. I haven't seen you here before. Happy to have you here. We're going to do Chiron. Chiron, I know you had a question. I'm just going to pull the cards, see what the cards have to say for your highest good. So not necessarily a future spouse, okay? All right, here's for Chiron. What's Chiron need to know? Chiron, again, self-love work is so important. Continue on looking inside for that light, for your light to shine outwardly. And then the highest priest is about secrets. So there's things within inside of yourself, within inside your soul that are even a secret to you that you're not even aware of, that you don't even know about. And it has to do with, you may be looking out there somewhere when it comes to love, but I want you to look within here. There's so much love. Okay, the secret is not to look out there for love, but to be looking within here. To the future of your divine masculine, it did kind of show up. He is a divine masculine that's solid. He's grounded. He's whole. He's complete. He has laid down a really strong foundation. He does take his time. He takes his time at coming towards you. And you'll know who he is because he has so much love for you. He'll date you. He'll want to take you out on a date. And he will be so solid. This is a movement, so it's a solid love offer you will get from him. But in the meantime, while you're waiting for him, let's see, he does have shorter hair. Maybe it's a dark hair. It could be like maybe even a dark sandy blonde or a more dark brownish maybe even with some black in it. I would say he's a little taller. 5'8", 5'10" is what I'm getting. And there's a possibility that he has tattoos, not saying that he has to have them. And he does like to, he's very grounded. So anyhow, that's what I have for you, Chiron. And let's see. All right. I'm just looking to see who all came in. Let's see, Butterfly, if you're still here, just put a message down at the bottom. Just say I'm still here. I'd like to read for you too, because I know you're new here, and I like to bring my new ones in. So yeah, and MJ Moon, that's right. Discernment comes from knowing ourselves. Okay. Happy birthday to all Aries babies. Mine was yesterday. Ooh, a happy birthday, Andrea. I'm actually a Taurus. My birthday's on the 25th, so it's Friday. All right. I have no list. The list is here in the chat because I'm gonna do it as we pop in, okay? A reason why I was asking for a couple of the newer ones is I'd like to give them a touch, a taste. But they need to still let me know they're here, so. Jeremy, are you still here? I'd like to give you a taste too. If you're still here, Jeremy, go ahead and, or did I already read for you? I know, I get that. I should I'm telling you. I don't think I read for Jeremy. Okay, I just talked to you, okay. Okay, we're going to do for Jeremy, and you're welcome, Chiron. All right, let's see what do you need to know for your highest good, Jeremy. Ooh, there's a lot going on because all the cards kind of just wanted to fall down. Ooh, look at it, Jeremy. It's about a love connection. Ooh, passion, desire. Ooh, yeah. But I'm also hearing in my background, it is self-love. You know, learning to ground yourself, to feel solid, to feel grounded, whole, complete, really tapping in and tuning in to divine, you know, so yeah, because divine, you cannot see what divine has. Divine has something that you cannot see. That's being tapped in and tuned into divine is really quieting the mind about everything else that's going on. So we can actually be operating from a higher vibrational energy, especially when it comes to love. You are guarded, you know, you are being protected. You've gone through a lot. You have felt like a wounded warrior, and so you're learning how to protect yourself, especially as you're going towards a brand new beginning, a brand new start in life, that you are trusting in divine a lot more than you ever have before, even though you cannot see what's going to happen next. That you really put more of a trust into divine in what's going to happen next. You're taking a risk on yourself is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes we have to leave our own old thoughts behind, and not just sometimes, a lot of times we have to leave those old thoughts behind. You've been spending time and reconnecting with love and divine, and the reading is right. Yeah, sometimes we have to leave some of the thoughts behind, the fear, the doubt, the insecurity, you know, or why did I go down that road? You know, don't be going back and questioning your life, or don't feel insecure about where you've been. You know, just keep trusting in the moment, knowing that, you know, you are moving things around, you're shifting around. This is really actually a good card, because we're choosing to make a change, to bring a better way into our energy, so you can be operating from your own passion, so you can be beating to your own drum, so you can get to what it is that you want in life, so you can feel the solidness and the secureness and have the love of your life in your life. But again, I do see that, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done that you cannot see. Continue on protecting yourself from any outside energies, especially as you're on this new path, and continue on trusting in divine. And when the thoughts come in of fear, doubt, insecurity, I don't know if I can do this, just don't believe in that. That's a lie. Just say, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. I'm doing this for who? I'm doing this for me. Why am I doing this for me? Well, I got to live with me for the rest of my life, so I might as well start taking care of me first, so I can have the love of my life in my life. But the first love of my life is me. That's what I have for you, Jeremy. Thank you for coming to my live show. I really appreciate you. I do believe everybody is divinely led and divinely guided. So I do go live every Monday and Thursday night starting at 9:30 p.m. and I stay live for, who knows, it depends on, who comes in. And the first 30 minutes is always about self-love. And then I do end the show for just a little bit and I come back in and I give intense readings there at that time. And I actually been given a little bit longer readings for this Christmas day. This Christmas day for this Easter day. I normally just pull a card or two, but for some reason, Spirit's having me give you guys longer readings today. So you were one of those lucky souls that got one of those, okay? So hit that bell. Make sure you hit the bell so you know when I go live, because a lot of times, besides Monday and Thursday, all my other lives are just pop-ups. You don't know when I'm going to do it. Well, thank you, Chantley. Okay. All right, let's get... all right, how about Pop Queen? Let's get you next. Thank you for the happy Easter. I appreciate you. Pop Queen, what's Pop Queen need to know? This is Pop Queen. This is a divine masculine energy that has been laying down a solid foundation. It's grounded, it's whole, he complete. He only wants to come forward correct. And this is the only knight that actually crosses the finish line. So, and he does take his sweet ass time. So he takes forever to cross that finish line. But when he does cross that finish line, everything's laid out just perfectly. Nothing has been missed. Everything has been filled. So that foundation is laid out. And this is the divine feminine. She's just like the divine feminine energy is looking, like hanging around, looking for the light. See, looking for the best story. Let's see that best story. Let's look for the light. Let's see what that best story has to say to us. There may be, other outside energies that, that kind of like tries to poke at you or something. What I would suggest for you, Amanda, is put this this ring around you, this bubble around you. It's an imaginary bubble that you put around you. So when that outside energy tries to poke at you, that it's not touching your soul so much, okay? So you can still, so your light can still shine from your centered self and you're not being affected by that outside energy. You do have love that's going to eventually come on in. And so maybe this has to do, maybe those people don't, I don't know. Let's leave that. I just don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because when you say something, it can bring something into reality. So maybe that's just you, that you're going into the direction of love. You're looking for the love of your life. You want everything to work out. That you guys might have a culture difference or a religious difference, some kind of background difference, but that doesn't matter. It's like when you two of you come together, it's like, you're just feeling this bright light. You're just coming together balanced. You're feeling this wholeness. You're feeling this completeness. You're in alignment with self. And let's see. There are some things that are hidden for you too, Amanda. Let's see what's hidden, and then I'm going to move on. Let's see. Hidden for Amanda. What's hidden that Amanda needs to know right now at this moment of time? Okay. Well, you need to go ahead. There is some form of judgment that you need to go ahead and release and let it go for part of your self-love work. So you might be hanging around long enough at Miss Gypsy's channel to know that what do you need to release is anything that's happened in the past that you felt like was done wrong, or how this person did this or that person did that. Just release it, let it go, because what they did doesn't really matter. What matters is how we respond to what they did. Okay, that's what I have for you. K-pop. K-pop queen. All right. All right. Yeah, cancers do. Yeah, cancers have so much so much love. Yeah, I know you guys do take. Oh, I have both of my brothers are cancers, so I understand that. Okay, at the end of each reading, let Gypsy know that you're here. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, if you guys know, because when I'm going through it, then I got to scroll back. If you guys, when I get done with the reading, if you guys just pop down again, let me know I haven't done your reading. That works for me too. So, oh, you brought TJ's here. Are they here? Let me get that. Let's get that person. They're a new person too. I think they came in here. They just said hi at the beginning, I think. Okay. Yeah, Chantley, I'm trying to get, I'm still trying to get, Chantley, bring your guest in. That's who I want to read for right now. Chantley, I want to read for your guest. I don't know how far anybody is on the list. I'm just picking random. Is your guest here? Okay. About to have family dinner. Okay, well, I'll get you next, but is your guest here or not? No, I can get you, Chanley. It's no problem. I just was trying to get your friend that you brought to the channel to get a reading for them first. Oh, look at Pop Queen. You do have culture differences. See? All right. Well, Chanley, I guess I'll get you because I don't see your friend. Is your friend gonna want a reading? I'm not. Oh, I'm. You're gonna PM her. Okay, perfect. Oh. Wake up girl is here. Okay, I could do that. I or just trying to catch and she's probably busy since today is her grandma's first time in the US. Okay. right. So, okay, well, here, let's do for Chanley. Let's get you a reading for Chanley here. What is it for Chanley? What's Chanley need to know for their highest good right now? You might be a little bit worried about something, Chanley. You need to go ahead and let go of the worry, because those are just thoughts. You know, worry is a lower vibration. There are lots of choices and options that you may have, that maybe that's what you're worried about. I want you to remember to choose from your heart space and not from your mind. You know, maybe you could get a paper and write down what is the worry, you know, and then what is the heart space saying, so you can like really figure out what those different options are when it comes to that, so we can get worry out of the way. Remember, you are the Empress. You know, we are soul. We are our own Empress. We nourish ourselves first so we can go out into the world and nourish the world. It's not the other way around, which we've been taught. You know, we don't go nourish the world, then nourish ourselves, then we become depleted. Making sure that you're nourishing yourself first, okay? Because you are the Empress. The Empress loves herself. She also loves other people. She's smart. She's intelligent. She knows how to operate from passion and from desire. She has so much love, and she's tapped in and tuned in with divine. So remember, when whatever you're worried about, I want you not to worry. Yeah, no. Again, maybe do the writing like I said, and so you can really get yourself tapped in and tuned in to divine with these choices that are in your mix right now. Okay, what else going on here for channeling? There's something that's going on that you cannot see. Okay. A baby shower next week. I'm planning to move. Okay. So yeah, so I guess I can see how that can be a worry. But again, I want you, again, instead of worrying about it, just every time you start to worry about it, every time you start to stress about it, what I would like you to do is say, I got this. I release all worry. I surrender. I let go of worry. I got this. Because, well, let's see what's hidden. What's hidden? What's hidden that you need to know? What's hidden that you need to know? And it has something to do with working together. Like I got something to work on. It is something that you got to work on. It is teamwork. And maybe there's a divine masculine energy that's in your energy that wants to work with you. This divine masculine, he's loyal, he's solid, he's grounded, he's wise, you know, he's got a lot of wisdom. So that's what's hidden, that maybe there's a divine masculine that wants to work with you that you may not even know about. But how you'll know who it is that he'll feel so solid. You will not question, is this the one? You will know this is the one. That's how, you know, it won't be hidden anymore. But so somebody's in your energy that wants to work together with you as a divine masculine. That's what I have for you, Chanley. Yes, your brother-in-law. See, I'm telling you. All right. Let me see who's going to be next. We work together on our own family. Perfect. See, I don't know these things, so I love it when the cards tell you what you need to know. That's why I read the cards that way, is because it's going to tell you whether it has to do with work, money, love, or self-love. Okay, girl, wake up. We're going to get you next, girlfriend, for Jessica. All right. Here, Jessica, we got you going. Ooh, this is feeling on top of the world, feeling that wholeness, feeling the completeness. Oh, right. Or something has ended, you know. It looks like you're feeling pretty good about yourself. This is 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is, you know your worth, you know your value, but you're actually operating from your light. You're operating from your brightness. You're operating from your higher self, which I really like. That 9 of Cups has to do with the higher emotions: love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, harmony. So all right, that's what we got going on here. Yeah, with so much love. Continue on loving yourself, loving your soul. As you're loving yourself and loving your soul, you look at what you can do is you spread that love, just the energy. The energy of love just gets spread out there. I love it too. You know, this is all about the divine feminine. I'm getting goosebumps too, which to me, when a reader gets goosebumps, that's just truth coming in, that you're feeling more whole and more complete about who you are, because you've been doing a lot of self-love work. Whoa, then here comes that divine masculine coming in. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Happy Easter to you. Look at that. When we line ourselves up to love, that's what happens. There's a divine masculine that wants to come forward and take you out on a date. He's got some flowers for you. He's got even a love letter that he wrote to you. Maybe he wants to take you down to the beach, or maybe he wants to, go on a horse ride with you, or maybe he wants to watch the sunset. He definitely wants to gift you some flowers for sure. So, but it is only because you have stepped into your power of doing this self-love work. And that's the truth being told here for you. That's for girl, wake up. You have been working on yourself, and I love it. I mean, you have really been working on that divine feminine part of yourself so good that you're attracting a divine masculine into your life. All right. And we got happy Amanda. Happy Easter, my beautiful spiritual sister. Thank you. Oh, romantic came in. Yeah, it's showing up. So, and it is, once we do that self-love work, then romance comes in. Who knows? Sometimes you get many choices, but believe me, divine will only let you set yourself up with the right one. I know that, because maybe divine will send me these divine masculines. I go, oh, maybe it's that one. The moment I go towards that one, if it's not for me, all of a sudden they disappear. So, all right. So, no, okay, we're doing for Amanda here. So, Amanda here. We're gonna get a message for you. Yeah, that's right. When we do that alignment, I'm telling you the truth. Divine only lets the right ones come into your energy. When we do this self-love work, divine's only gonna line us up with the one that is an energetical match. All right, here we go for Amanda. Here, let's see what Spirit has to say for you, Amanda. Ooh, a brand new offer, a brand new beginning. It's something solid, something touchable, something tangible, something that looks like it's growing, something that's going to grow for sure. Ooh, and then it would, yeah, well, this is the only card that can represent a wedding ring, and the next card you got out with a soulmate connection. These two souls, these two souls, when they come together, magic happens. It's like everything goes into harmony, everything goes into tune, in attunement. These two they may be a little different, it may be an age difference, maybe an ethic difference, but it doesn't matter. When these two come together, it's just it is the thing. You cannot miss that kind of love. It's just so beautiful. Then we got the devil in the house. Why did the devil come in? Maybe it's an intense love, yeah. Because the intensity of the love connection, sometimes when the intense love connection comes in, it could hold it back a little bit. Let me see why the devil came up. Yeah. So remember, when this love connection comes in, Adrian, if I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me, okay? Andrea, there we go. Please forgive me, okay? And so it's, to me, this is a very intense love connection, and I truly understand what an intense love connection is. Make sure you hold your balance, because the intensity of the love connection it's a love connection that you've never felt this attracted to someone before, but it kind of like, it's like, what was that feeling? I have felt my divine masculine's energy, 500 miles apart. Maybe I'll go check on their stuff. I don't do this anymore, but I used to. But I could feel the intensity. Is like, oh, I can't be here right now. So I would have to learn how to hold my balance. So you will have to hold your balance, okay? and continue on moving with your flow, with passion, with desire. Just continue twirling your wand at your pace, at your beat, not by anybody else's. Just keep being you, and embrace that line within. As you have that heart on the outside and feeling calm on the inside, know that everything happens in divine timing. This journey, whatever your journey you're on, is, making you stronger, making you more courageous, making you more certain, making you more sure, because you really are learning how to truly balance yourself. So everything becomes like an equal give and take. It's not out of alignment. It's in balance. That's what I have for you. Andrea. All right. Anybody else that's here that's want a reading? Oh, we got Linda here. And Linda, happy to see you here. Happy Easter. May have a reading here we're going to do for Linda next. All right. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Let me get the cards shuffled here. Get going for Linda. As you guys are here, remember to hit the like button for the energy exchange of the readings, and make sure you hit the bell button if you like my kind of reading, so you don't miss any of the readings, so you know when I go live or when I go ahead and post something, that you have the opportunity to watch it. You have the choice to watch it. So what do we got going on for Linda in the house? Linda. What's Linda need to know from Miss Gypsy here at this moment of time for her highest good? What's Linda need to know for her highest good? Oh, there's about something to do with some kind of teamwork. Give me some more information about that teamwork, please. But the teamwork is, feeling good about the work that you're doing together. There might be one other person in that team that, you're really attracted to, that, you're going, wow, I really like this person, and we work really good together. And that other person is a divine masculine. He's really solid. He really laid down his foundation. He planted his seeds like up to 7 years ago, and his foundation's gotten really solid and grounded. So he's starting to grow something. And his foundation is so solid that he's trusting on what he's working on. Okay. Ooh. It may be somebody that you might have walked away from in the past, that you may have had troubles with in the past, that, you've just had to go through a spiritual alignment, a spiritual awakening, so you guys can balance yourself, so you can come back together, or so you can work together. Yeah, you guys do have an intense love connection going on, like you guys are soulmates, but it's the intensity of the connection that could have made you walk away in the past. But we need to learn how to find our balance as we're all going through this spiritual awakening. And it's the balancing is making us go through this major rebirth, so we can actually truly see the light within, and feeling that, when we were younger, when we were like real young, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where we really trusted in life, that we really felt like, life was just so beautiful and everything. I want you to remember that time, bring that energy into your current moment. Because this divine masculine that's coming up in your reading, he is loyal, he is grounded, he's solid, he's whole, he's complete. He has done a lot of research. He has a lot of wisdom and a knowledge of generations of the past, but he's solid. So this person that you guys should be working with. Oh, we got a super chat here. Oh, Pop Queen. Oh, hold on just a moment. Let me finish up with Linda here. Linda, this is somebody, this is the divine feminine, and there's the divine masculine. When you guys look each other eye to eye, it's like, wow, that is my dream. It's, this is just another team player. They're okay with your connection, okay? And this is a divine masculine. He's been working really hard to lay down this foundation so it's really solid, okay? And I know that in time it looked like that maybe you had walked away from this, and it has to do with the spiritual awakening. But the reason why you had to walk away is it was an intense love connection. Okay, the intensity of it was so intense that we couldn't stay in that energy because we didn't know how, because we had to go through this spiritual awakening, to go through this rebirth. And he's also, the divine masculine, gone through his too, where he's solid, grounded, whole, complete, and loyal, you know. So that's what I have for you right now at this moment of time, Linda. Okay, K-pop, look at that. Thank you for the donation. I really, really appreciate you. And let me see what you're saying here. Anything additional you feel I need to know and guide me on and tell me. And thanks again for being such a wonderful light and a wonderful friend. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Linda. I hope you appreciate that. You did appreciate the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. K-pop needs to know more. We're gonna get some more going for K-pop. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. You know, it helps me so much because I'm doing this full time. And so this is the only money I'm making in my life right now. So, and you know, we all need money to survive. All right, let's see. Here we go for K-pop here. What do you got going on here? Yeah, this is, additional information that you need to know is, you know, you remember to lay down the old stories to rest. As we're going out there and putting our hearts out into the world, I want you to remember to lay down anything that's happened to you in the past by any person, rather any person, any place, anything, rather it was family, friends, or close relatives. Just lay it down. Just let that old energy be theirs, not yours. Don't hold on to it. Just release it. Let it go. Free yourself from any of that pain. Free yourself from any of that suffering that may have been brought on. As you're going forward and looking for your new journey, like you're going out into the world, you're making plans to go out into the world, and you're wondering, where should I go next? And try not to wonder with like any lack, like life hasn't been working for you. No, life is really working for us so we can learn how to grow and expand. But again, it really is important for us to learn how to lay down what's not working for us. Okay. And to love ourselves unconditionally. This is the divine feminine that loves herself first, above all rest. She goes and loves herself. And she's going to go out there and love everybody else, but she loves herself first so she can actually love herself, love more people out there in the world. And look at it, continue on beating to your own drum, to your own beat. It's not my beat. It's not nobody else's beat. Do not compare your love or your beat to anybody else. This is you doing you. Because you're going after your dream, your wishes, your fairy tale dream, everything that you ever wanted. The only way we get there is to be beating to our own beat. I've even have been working on getting out there in the world. And I know you have the trip to Thailand. That's so beautiful for your birthday. Ooh, I'm excited about it too. I'm so happy that you chose to go ahead and go. And you're doing that for you. So, yeah, you are actually being led and guided by Divine Lord Source Spirit. And Divine wants you to make sure you're enjoying your life to the max. See how Divine is laughing? Divine wants you to make sure you get more laughter in your day, because, you know, laughter actually shifts the energy around. You know, you will catch me on my live shows on a regular basis that I'm laughing. I mean, I have this giggle that comes out. You know, it is an energy shifter. So we got to change that, shift that energy. So know that you do already have all the tools to manifest what it is you like into your life. It's just a matter of when that manifestation is going to show up. But continue on manifesting your wishes and dreams, and continue on doing the self-love work that you're doing. Yeah, continue on doing this spiritual work, this spiritual journey that you are on. affirmation, motorcycle in the background, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, keep going on your journey, just like you're doing it. Yeah. Anything else? Divine does want you to know that you are going through a major rebirth. The rebirth is so you're able to see the light within your life journey. That we truly are laying down anything of the past that has happened to us, because we are mending our hearts, we're growing our hearts, and you are in the middle of making some big, bold moves, forward movements. This is fast action. You're actually taking action. You're making sure that you go into the direction that you're choosing, which I love. What I love a lot about this reading that's coming out here is I have a lot of higher arcana cards that came out in your reading. That means the divine Lord Source Spirit is on your side. You sent me an Easter basket. All right. No, I wonder, it says Jeremy sent me an Easter basket, but how do I see it? You try to laugh every day. Yeah, good, good, good. Look, it says here Jeremy sent me an Easter basket, but it don't let me click on it, so I don't know what that is. All right, so let's see. I see AA's here. So Liz, we're going to go ahead and take you in. You're so welcome, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. All right, AA, let's see what you need to know for your highest good. Happy Easter to all those that are celebrating. To me, every day is just another day except my birthday. That's the day I celebrate. Well, it's just really another day, but... All right, let's see. What do we got going on for Lizzie in house? Lizzie Poo, that's what I want to say. Lizzie Poo, what you got going on? Oh, we're going to see. Oh, there is so much love. This is what you're doing, loving yourself. Hello, Sandra. I'll get to you in just a little bit. Okay. I'll get you right after Lizzie here, after AA. Yeah. This is the divine feminine, that she has learned how to love herself so much that she can go out there and share the energy of love out there. So it's not another day, it's another world. Yeah, it is. We actually... I believe when you guys actually start truly flipping the emotional story around to a higher vibrational story, it is a whole nother world. It is, because we start looking at everything differently, and it's not, all of a sudden, it's not the chaos, it's not the confusion. It is like, wow, this is a beautiful place to be, because we all of a sudden are not attracting that chaos and confusion in our lives because we chose ourselves. And when we choose ourselves, then what happens? Love really starts showing up in so many different ways. So, all right, let's see here for AA, continuing on here. Yeah, Liz, you have really stepped into your power. You have done the work. You know your worth. You know your value, and you can do this on your own. It's like you haven't needed anybody to step into this energy. You didn't need a divine masculine energy into you. This is the divine feminine that has really stepped into her power. I love it so much. Yeah, look at it. You have done such an amazing job. This is being on top of the world, feeling whole, feeling complete, feeling awesome, feeling amazing. That divine feminine, she has really been doing the work. I love it. So you must need to know that from me, is to know that the work that you've been doing is paying off. You haven't been okay. You've been listening to affirmations, and okay, well, it's telling me that you're doing the work, okay, and you are feeling this wholeness and completeness. You probably, what you're not doing okay with, it'll probably show up in the readings, is because our thoughts go in that lower vibration, not unless you haven't been doing okay because you've been sick or something. And even then, we can still, while we're not feeling good, we can actually change that energy around quickly. because I see that you're going places. This is a Chariot. This is the fastest moving card in the deck. You know, sometimes we have to not feel good for a moment for momentum to take place. So that is that's the fastest card in the deck, coming right after the World, you know. So whatever it is that you're going through, it's really not showing that part up in, in the reading at all. It's telling me what you need to know. What you need to know from me is you have invested a lot of time and energy into loving yourself. You have invested so much time and energy in yourself that you actually know that you can do things, you can do this. And that's the part of you that's feeling on top of the world, that's going to take you places. Look at movement is already in action. I think you're just going through a low moment for this moment of time. The cards are not showing that because you already know that. But the cards want you to know that you got this, because these are two action cards back to back. Something's in movement because of something has completed itself. Something is over. Yes, I know you do need this, especially if if you're saying you hadn't been feeling okay. I'm coming in to show you, no, this is what you need to know. You need to know that this is the work that you've done. You've done this self-love work. Hey, we got a Gypsy fan. Woo, woo, look at that. Thank you. Pop Queen, I love you so much. I've got a new member. You know, I have membership over there, you guys. It's as low as $4.99. It's just a donation. It's a monthly fee. You can join anytime, you can cancel anytime. It starts as $4.99, and I put a whole bunch of different prices in there because I had some people come in. I want to gift you more, and so I just give different prices to as many as YouTube would let me do, and so it's for wherever your heart desires. So and I'm so happy. You just made my heart go pitter patter. I appreciate you so much. All right, I'm still reading for AA, and then after AA, what did I had? I have Sandra come in, and then after Sandra, it'll be Helen, but you'll have to remind me because I do not have my notepad with me. So, yeah, now look at how your name shows up even brighter now. All right, you're welcome, AA. All right, so we're gonna move on to Sandra, please put your name down at the bottom of the chat so I know you're here so I can do your reading for you. I appreciate you so much. You just made my heart go pitter patter. You did. Mm. All right, perfect. Let's see what the cards have to say for Sandra here. And, I am normally on a live like this. I normally just give you guys one or two cards, but it is Easter Day here. And for some reason, I'm giving you guys longer readings. So it must mean you guys need it. So that's what we're doing. We're doing what it is that the cards want me to do, what Spirit wants me to do. I am tapped in and tuned into Spirit. So, Sandra, this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says that something's getting ready to change that's going to work in your favor. It's and it also tells me that something is in alignment, something is balanced. And it's going to look at whatever that is. You're going to go, yes. It's like, something that you wished for. It's something you dreamed of. It like puts you in this higher vibrational energy. It's almost like something comes out of thin air, is Spirit's telling me. And it's all because you've been doing you. You've been coming into union with self. You've been beating to your own drum. That divine feminine, she's the bomb. She's on fire. She's like the badass. She's just doing her. And that's why this divine change is taking place. It's fated. It's destined. Nobody can take it away from you. Continue on operating from your passionate self. Continue on operating from your desired self. Continue on loving all of you, loving yourself, loving your journey. Continue on just going out there, not even if you cannot see what is next. Continue on going out there and trusting that divine has your back as you have this brand new beginning that comes your way. Hold your balance in the process. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. Oh, what we got going on here? We got a gift membership. Oh, I don't know how all that stuff works. I'll have to look at that later. All right. Sandra, I hope, yes, this is spot on. Perfect, perfect. I love it. That's why I love reading tarot. For one, I'm going to find you guys what you need to know for your highest good, not that lower vibrational energy. I'm going to find what it is that really is going to support your soul, your energy, your growth, okay? All right, that's why I love reading tarot. So let's see here. Helga, we got you next. And I see that I'm getting, it says buy gift membership. Let's wonder what that, sorry about that. I don't know, I pushed a button and it took me off of here. So, all right. Helga, we're going to get you now. Okay. Let's see. What do you need to know for your highest good? Ooh, for Helga in the house. This is, this is something that you've been working on. Maybe it's some spiritual work that you've been working on. And while you're doing the work, you really have your back to the rest of the world. And there is a divine masculine energy that is coming out too. This divine masculine energy, he's actually getting stronger and more courageous to make a forward movement because he's got some passion and desire for you. Maybe he's watching your work and maybe you don't see that because you got your back towards this divine masculine. and again, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy within us. So remember to this doesn't have to be about another person. This could be the divine feminine energy is all into her spiritual awakening and doing her work. And the divine masculine energy is saying, okay, I'm ready to participate within the work. And there's something that you cannot see. Maybe you can't see that divine masculine energy within yourself or another soul that is really admiring how you're working. And to me, I'm getting a spiritual work that's being done. And it's something, what's hidden is something's getting ready to change. This is a divine change. It's something that's faded, all because you're learning how to hold your balance too. It's a faded destiny that's coming your way. Yeah, there is this divine masculine energy again that's coming up. He's the emperor. He wants to make a chess piece move toward you because he sees your light. He sees your shine. That divine masculine sees how the spiritual work you've been doing, how you are actually coming to yourself, how you're just really radiating this shine, this bright shine. So continue on being you, continue on operating from your passion, continue on operating from your desire, and stay calm on the inside as your fire is being lit up and shining out there to the rest of the world. That's what I have for Helga. Okay. Yeah, oh, perfect. Oh, you too, Jeremy. Thank you for coming into the live show. I appreciate you. It's Easter, and if anyone can afford to go join her membership. Oh, look at you support me. Yeah, they do help. You're so welcome. Hoping my man comes soon. I'm telling you. Okay, so again, if it's not a man, I really want to reiterate this because it could be your divine masculine energy within that's actually seeing the work the divine feminine is doing. And so the divine masculine energy really has energy in yourself is stepping up into its power because the divine masculine sees the light of the divine feminine. Just in case it's not another person, there's like two ways you could read those. Well, there's probably more ways than that, but that's the two ways I'm giving you, okay? All right, let's see who's next. If anybody's here that wants a reading that hasn't had a reading, just put your name down at the bottom of the chat. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for self-love. And then shortly after that, I continue on giving readings. So go ahead and hit the bell button so you know that when I go live. All right, Firefly, what do we got going on for Firefly? What's Firefly need to know for their highest good at this moment of time? There's this, hold on, let me, I tell you, if those cards need me to read them and I put them back in, I promise you they will flip back out. The tarot does not let me hide anything. I put it back in because I had this intuition to do so. So anyhow, this is about a divine masculine energy that wants to come forward and speak its truth. He wants to come forward quick. He's ready. He's in love with you. I love it. I love it. So we got a divine masculine that's in love with you, Firefly. He wants to come forward and tell you. You guys might have an age difference or an ethic difference, but that doesn't matter. When the two of you come together, it is the heat, it is the fire, it is the passion, it's the desire. Nothing can keep the two of you apart. Yeah. This person, this connection is going to make you feel whole, make you feel complete, make you feel on top of the world, like, yeah, I got what it is I wanted. Ooh, that's right. Come on, baby, come on forward. Come speak your truth. Yeah, look at you. You're dancing with joy, with passion, desire. You're just so elated that, this divine masculine came forward and told his truth. See what the next card is. Yeah, he has been. He just has recently found his own balance. He's got some wings that are a little bit delicate right now, so I don't know how fast he's going to make that movement, but let's see. I know if, it's like, oh my goodness, okay, come on. Maybe it's somebody that you've walked away from in the past because they had taken their time, because they had a spiritual awakening to go through. Yeah. And so you said, I'm done, but I think that they're coming back. I see this divine masculine coming back to like really express their love for you. And yeah, again, I think it's somebody that you've kind of let go in the past, and there have things that have happened that you just got tired of waiting around, because those are 10 tens, or something that's ended. And if you were even to think back about it, it was like, yeah, I don't know if that's the one, but that's the one that wants to come back into your energy, because you both are, he's holding his balance and you are holding your balance. So you're at a different energy level at this moment of time. So yeah, so things could work out because the energy is different, because you're in alignment, and it is a wish and a dream not only you have put out there, but other people had put that a wish and a dream out there for the two of you to come back together. You have gone within and done some self-love work, finding your light within. And that's what that divine masculine sees, and that's why he wants to come forward and make a chess piece move. He's just like, she did this. Like, he's like, so anyhow, that's what I got. Let me see. Oh, Scorpio, I'd be shocked if he finally expressed, I hear you, mine too, But that's what the cards are saying. In the energy flow, he really wants to come forward and speak his truth. And he doesn't want to just come forward any old way. He wants to come forward as the emperor. He wants to come forward solid, grounded, whole, and complete. He wants to come forward correct. And again, this is somebody, I'm seeing it's somebody of the past, only because these cards came out. It's somebody that, that you decided to leave, like you left, and says, I'm done with it, because you guys were not in alignment. But since then, you've done some self-love work. Since then, he has done some self-love work. Since then, you both have come into balance with self. And again, it's somebody, other people have been wishing for you guys to get back together too. And whoever this is really excites you, or brings, makes you feel on top of the world when the alignment is happening. That's what I have for you, Firefly. Yeah, I walked away in the past. Yeah, I could see that. So, and sometimes it's important that sometimes we have to walk away for the growth to happen. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for coming to the live show. I really appreciate you. All right, anybody else here that didn't get a reading, just put your name down at the bottom of the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to head on out. figure out what I'm going to do next in my day. Probably go home and go live on TikTok. Tell me about it. Mine is a Leo. I know all about Leos, believe me. My grandma's a Leo, my dad's a Leo, my twin flame's a double Leo, my best friend's a double Leo. So yeah, I got Leos all around me. My daughter's a Leo. They are stubborn. You think Taurus are stubborn, but the Leos are worse. Yeah, yeah. Most frustrating, I know. Hey, we have Hannah. Hold on, I'll get to you in just a moment. Let me finish reading what was written here. All right, I hear you guys talking to each other. All right, hold on a second. I know. It's their ego. That's why they just think that they're the best. They're the bomb. They're the one that all the attention's supposed to go on them. But if they actually realize that, the best comes when you're both on stage together. And that one's not better than the rest. I could express and open my soul, yet he yeah, I I wouldn't tell you to go open your soul and express. They need to come forward and tell you. Okay, Hanny, let's get you going here. Hanny, what's Hanny need to know for their highest good? Ooh, got a card flying down. This is the Ace of Wands is about a brand new beginning, a brand new beginning with passion, desire that lights your fire. Yeah, so you can stay calm on the inside. Why that? Like an idea comes to you. Then we have this divine masculine energy that comes out. He gets more courageous to make a forward movement from this passion, from this desire. So let's see what's going on here. It's somebody, that divine masculine looks like it's somebody that you have waited around for in the past, because you felt like that you guys have a journey to go on, that you were supposed to travel the world together, but they really never came forward, even though that there was all this passion and all this desire. But you had to come to peace with that energy that was within, because the divine masculine never showed up. So you actually learned how to love yourself unconditionally, your life, and all the other people around you. That's the truth that's being told right now. Anything else that I got going on for Hannah? Let's see. Anything else for Hannah going on? Yeah, it is somebody that it is a soulmate connection. So this divine masculine is a soulmate connection that I don't see that he's in your energy, but he's getting more stronger and courageous. And it is somebody that you waited for, but you got tired of waiting, and then you found, you just started doing more love and loving yourself so much more. And that's the truth, that this person is a soulmate connection. You guys may be of different ethics. You could be of different races. I meant not races, I meant religions. Or different age. There's something of difference, but when the two of you come together, it's just like so magical. In the meantime, continue on knowing your worth and knowing your value, and be operating from joy, laughter, play, from peace and harmony. And remember to continue on feeling that peace within, even though there may be passion and fire going on with this divine masculine or with this soulmate connection. Because I still not seeing that you guys are yet together, and you might have to still protect your energy from any outside energies, especially when it comes to this connection. Tell me more. What's going on with the divine masculine? Why hasn't he come forward? Or he's been trying to find his balance too. That's why he hasn't come forward. Because again, the connection may be a little intense or something. It is a soulmate connection, but he has to find his balance. Yep, you both have to find your balance for you guys to be coming together. This would the divine feminine's finding her balance. The divine masculine is newly finding his balance, because he's got these wings that are very, very fragile. So he's just now learning how to hold his balance. So in the meantime, I want you to do some self-love work, continue on doing self-love work. No, don't be putting all your energy into, well, when's he coming, or how is he going to get here, or when's it going to happen. Just bring your energy back into self, so we're not putting any pressure on rush, 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 get it done, done, done. So, all right, that's important. Not in my energy, yeah, anymore. Okay. Yeah, so anyhow, I'm seeing that it's just somebody that you waited for is what I'm picking up, and but they are a soulmate connection, but soulmate connections can be short-lived. That doesn't mean that they're there forever. But I do see that you both are learning how to hold your balance, but you have, this is where you had to, protect yourself from outside energy when it comes to that connection. So anyhow, that's what I have for you at this moment of time, okay? You're welcome, you're welcome. That's all right. We're going to get Just, oh, I don't even know how to say your name. How about if I call you TS? How about that? Are you okay with that? Definitely a let go on a preserve the self. That's right. It did tell me to continue on. You can ask a question. I'm still just going to tell you what you need to know for your highest good. So TS is perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you put the question down, what happens, it just, lets me go with the flow with that in the energy mix. So you want to know about your guys' connection, okay? All right, Divine wants me first to let you know you need to raise your spirits when it comes to this connection. And you need to go ahead and really balance yourself. The Divine Masculine, and the reason why it says that is like, maybe you're not feeling worthy enough, because that Divine Masculine has taken a sweet ass time at making a forward movement towards you, because this Divine Masculine likes every little detail in order to make sure before they make any movement or any plans. And because he's taken so long, it put this energy of not feeling worthy enough. And so it's like, you packed your bags and you're moving on in a different direction. But that wasn't what you wished for. That's not what you wanted. You wanted the Divine Masculine to come in quickly. But again, you really need to learn how to hold your balance as fast as you can when it comes to feeling lack, not whole enough, not good enough, not worthy enough. I want you to flip that script around. Anytime that energy comes into your mix, the first thing I want you to do is not to believe in that. Say, oh, that's a lie. I am whole. I am worthy. I am one of a kind. I am special, and bring a little humor in so you can actually release release the energy is what I want you to do. Release the energy to why your Divine Masculine is taking so long, so you can raise your vibration to a higher vibration, so you can be operating from your own passion, from your own desire, from your own joy within, that you're not waiting on them to come into your life to fulfill that spot, but so you know your own worth and you know your own value. Okay, so you have a brand new beginning, a brand new start, feeling grounded and solid with the person that you are. So that's what I'm getting for you. That's what you need to know right now with your connection. TS resonates. Perfect, perfect. Oh, look at you go, Pop Queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Look at this. A happy Easter for Miss Gypsy here. Let's see here. Should I message Kai or let him come to me? If you can tell me when he does, will he opt to physically come to me to show me he's ready to invest fully? Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Pop Queen, do not chase. It is the divine masculine's responsibility to pursue you. In fact, it is in the divine masculine's energy. It is in their DNA to pursue the divine feminine. So you need to allow him to pursue you. Do not make any movements towards him. If you want to do anything, you can put hints and clues out there on your social media or something, but do not pursue him. Let him pursue you. You feel that also? Yes. Do not. I'm telling you the truth, because if you pursue them, what happens? Oh, I got her. I don't got to do nothing. I got her. She still likes me. Now I'm going to still go do my own stuff because I know she likes me, so I can keep her on the back burner. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Know your worth. Know your value. Know the beautiful soul that you are. Go, hey, I'm strutting my stuff. I'm going to be me. I'm going to strut my stuff. You want me? You come chase me, buddy. Because if you don't come chase me, somebody else is going to come chase me, and then it's going to be your loss. You know, it's just the way it works. It's in their DNA. So it is solid advice. I'm telling you, I know. They do not want you to pursue them. They need to pursue you. I mean, it may be at the first that you pursued them and you let them know, hey, here I am, here I'm interested, and then back away. But you already know each other, so I wouldn't even do that. I'm just like, you know, we cannot be the chaser. I was tempted to message him last night. Well, I'm glad you didn't. But felt a slap on my hand. I probably was the one that slapped you on your hand. Yeah, but I appreciate knowing if he will opt to physically show up. Well, we can do that part, but I'm telling you, do not send him a message. All right, let's tap in and tune in. What's going on with him? Let's do that. When it comes to you, what's going on with him when it comes to you? All right, what's going on with Kai when it comes to Pop Queen here? Well, you're their wish. You're their dream. They're in the middle of manifesting you, and that may be what you're doing. You might be feeling the pull, you know, and that's why you're like, I want to do this. I want to do this, because he's manifesting you. So let's see what's going on here. Just be prepared for them to show up. That's correct. So if you definitely have to be prepared for them to show up, because I know what it's like for them to show up and you guys aren't prepared to. I've walked that path, and it doesn't turn out very well when you're not prepared for them to show up fully. Okay, so all right, what else is going on with him when it comes to you, besides the fact that you are their wish, you are their dream? They're worried about it. Yeah, they're going, I don't know. They're like, they think so hard about it. It's like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna stay in my energy? How am I gonna stay in my higher vibration? So he's got a lot of work that he's got to do in the background. So, and Divine's working really hard, helping him out, trying to help him figure out what he needs to do because it's the fear, the trickery, the lies that's going on in his own head. This is the lies going on in his head, the worry, the I don't know if I can do this. So And so even though you're his wish and you're his dream, he's got all this chaos going on in the background that's making it so he doesn't make a forward movement at this moment of time. So I wouldn't expect anything really quick, but this is you are his wish. You are his dream. This is the fairy tale dream of a card. But there's a lot of energy in between that. So I don't see him actually making a forward movement right away. So in the meantime, continue on protecting your energy from any outside sources when it comes to your connection. Because it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, says, or done. What matters to you. I know that you might have been waiting around for him for a long time, knowing that you guys got a mission to do together and you got some traveling to do together. But don't go into that energy either, Pop Queen. You don't want to be in that energy of longing and waiting. I want you to continue on going out into the world, feeling on top of the world, celebrating your life, enjoying who you are, feeling whole and complete, because that's what's going to attract this divine masculine into your life. Because right now he's got to find his own worth, and he's got to find his own value so he can feel grounded, whole, and complete to even come forward into your life. Okay. So I don't see it happening really soon, but you definitely feel him. You just can't see him. Yeah, you can't see him. You've kind of been waiting and wondering and waiting and wondering, but he's got some things that he's got to go through. Hey, all right, so what do we got here? You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, even if you're a wish, you'll find your connection movement. That's true. It's so true. It's just crazy. You know, we just keep moving forward. And I think, let me see. I think in time he will, but it could be a long time because there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So. Hey, Shelly, happy to see you here. I think I got someone right in front of you. I got she, stand on business. We got she and Shelly. She, are you wanting a reading? And Pop Queen, thank you so much again for the super chat. I really appreciate you. Okay, she, here we go. What she need to know for their highest good at this moment in time. Life is about an equal give and take. What we give out into the world, that's what we get back in the world, even if it doesn't feel like it. And that's what we're actually looking for. If I give this much out, is the world going to give me this much back? I want you to continue on loving who you are. There is divine masculine energy that's in your mix. That's somebody's sending you some unconditional love. That's of a divine masculine energy. They might be holding their love back they might be holding their love back physically, but energetically they're sending you love. You are hanging around and looking for the light or the brighter side of a certain story. What are you hanging around? You're hanging around looking for the light. The light that you're actually looking for is actually within inside of yourself. This is being seen, being in the spotlight, being victory, being able to speak your truth, being recognized. I want you to recognize yourself, okay? It's important for us to see ourselves, and we need to get ourselves out of the head, out of the thoughts of lack, not good enough, not whole enough. I don't know. Nobody in my family was ever seen. It doesn't matter. You need to see yourself. It's not about your family seeing you. It's about you seeing yourself. So, and we've got to say, hey, I am being seen. There's this divine masculine that's sending you some love energy. He sees you and wants to one day take you out on a date. So, yeah, it's somebody that you might have been waiting around for some long time. But I think that he's waiting for, this energy to go away, because they can feel that energy, I don't know, they're not ever coming. I give up, I surrender. Yeah, because he feels that energy, and it's an energy that it's a lower vibrational energy. That's all it is. It just doesn't feel right. It confuse us when it comes to love. I want you to love yourself so much, because this card has more love in it than any other card, and continue on beating to your own drum. Like you're not waiting around for somebody else to show up or be in your energy. This is you beating to your own drum, coming into union with self. That's what I have for a quickie for She in the house. Who is the guy? I don't know who the guy is. That's all you get from me today, though. So it's so let's see, but it's a well, it looks like there's actually two different guys. I would say there's an older guy that's sending you love from a distance, but this is a younger guy that you know, would like to take you out on a date. But I do see that there's this energy of fear, doubt, insecurity. I don't know. Maybe I'm not worthy enough. There's some kind of energy that prevents that from happening. Okay. Beat to your own drum. That's right. It's perfect. All right. We're going to do Shelly next. Michelle, just put your name back down in the chat. Hey, look at that. We got more gifts coming in. Thank you. Thank you. And we got Shelly. Okay, here we go. We're going to see what you need to know for your highest good. This for Shelly in the house. Thank you for coming to the live show. I know that you're new here. Make sure you hit if you like my readings, just hit the bell so you know when I go live next. Besides, I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that first, it's called Your Hidden Love Story, where I'm talking about self-love. And then right after that, I give more detailed readings to you guys. 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday and Thursdays. Okay. All right. For Shelly here. Shelly. You know, I want you to protect yourself, guard yourself from any energy that's coming on from the outside sources. You know, you have your own passion, you have your own fire. And sometimes when we start finding our own way, there's outside energy that comes our way, because there's other people that may be around you that never found their own passion and their desire. And so they try to hold us back, but there's something that it's lighting you up. But you gotta, yeah, there's other energy that's in your mix that you need to protect yourself from. This is the protection. Like, this is where you got to protect yourself. Okay, it's been a while, but you read for me before. Okay, a really good one too. Oh, right, good. And then this is what you need to protect yourself from any lies, any deceit, any betrayal, any trickery, anything that felt like was taken from you. I want you to just not even let yourself go into that energy when you just know that, hey, that happened, or that's the way I felt, but I'm going to go after my true self. I'm going after my passionate self. I'm going after my fire, because things are getting ready to change for you. It's a divine change. It's destined. Your energy is destined to change. But again, you do have you need to protect yourself. Put a bubble around yourself. Protect yourself from this outside energy. The bubble is an imaginary bubble that you put around yourself. So you're being protected from any lower vibrational energy. So a true destined change can come and happen in your life, because now this change makes it so you're in alignment, that you're in balance, that you're ready for this change. So it's important for us to hang around and look at things differently, so we can see the light in the story, so we can actually attract love into our life. It's important for us to hold our balance in the middle of chaos, in the middle of confusion, in the middle of other people's stories that are going on. Just let their stories be their stories. Don't allow those lower vibrational stories to absorb into you. They're not your stories, they're their stories. Just let them be theirs. Just let them be theirs. Just let them be theirs. With that means that that means you're protecting yourself from that lower vibrational energy, so this change can happen within inside of yourself. And to see the light within a divine masculine. Maybe that all has to happen for you to see the light that there is love out there for you. Okay. Maybe you've given up hope on love, and that's why you're hanging around to see, where is my love story at? And it is about really guarding yourself from anything that's happened from the past that is of lies or deceit or worry, or how something didn't work out. Hold your balance for this change to happen. You know, let yourself go through a major rebirth so you can really see the light within, so you can really see the light. Hold your balance for divine Lord God, Source, Spirit is on your side, helping you, leading you. Hold on to anything that you feel is worthy to you. You don't got to share you don't have to share your worth and value out into the community. Okay. Remember, divine is working hard in your favor, helping you balance yourself from past things that were of a lower vibration. So this divine change can take place with you holding your balance, especially when, I think it's especially when you're thinking about, you know, a love coming on in, because that story in the past really needs to be healed for new love to come into your life. That's what I got for you. That was for Shelley. Okay, Hannah. Thank you. See you later, and I hope you catch me tomorrow too. Okay, you got into a new relationship this year? Okay, that's good. I think that you still need to protect your energy, because there might be energy in your mix from a past relationship that you don't want to bring into this current relationship, okay? It changed like crazy. I know. Isn't it so funny how fast things happen? All right. And Hannah, if you still need it, did I do a reading for you already or not? I mean, because I could do you next if you have a moment of time. All right. Yeah, perfect. All right, you guys, if nobody else is here that I haven't done a reading for, then I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the day. All right. I love you guys. 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Mondays and Thursdays. Remember to hit the bell so you know when I go live. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments on the outside too. That's greatly appreciated. That's one thing that YouTube keeps telling me. I need everybody to give comments on the outside to help the algorithm. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's happy Easter today, and next Friday it's happy birthday. So we get all this joy, laughter, and play going on. All right, till next time. Bye-bye, butterflies. Catch. Thank you so much, Pop Queen, and thank you so much for the membership and all the support on the channel too.